Warning, this video contains guitars, foul language and an idiot, but not necessarily in that order. Yo, what's happening guys? Dabearworld here. So, this is an update slash discussion slash mini rant slash whatever the fuck you want. But essentially, it's a bit of an update video. There's a bit of some good news and some yin and yang bad news today, guys. Okay, so we'll start off with linking into my last video. A bit of an update, a bit of news. So I'm not sure if any of you have heard, guys, but today PMT went into receivership. Yeah, right. So before I start off, okay, so I know I was essentially having a slagging match with PMT. One thing I've got to say is that there's people's livelihoods and families and all that lot at the end of the stakes at all this lot, guys. And to be fair to the not in any company, you're gonna have dickheads and you're gonna have fucking really good people. Yeah. And like I said in the video from last time, one of the lads that when I bought my little 335 Epiphone from the Bristol store, just went above and beyond. So not all of the PMT guys were dickheads. Yeah, the guys from Motor Music in Cardiff, definitely not dickheads. Yeah, and they used to work in, both of them used to work in PMT. And I can see why, if that bloke who served me had been told, oh, by the way, you know, next week you're going to be out of a fucking job. But you've still got to work until next, what are we now, Thursday. So this is Thursday the 12th of June, yeah? Yeah, if you've still got to work until next week, yeah? Yeah, he's not essentially going to give his fucking all, is he? To be honest, I used to work for a firm, I'm not going to say who. I used to work for a firm on a service desk, and I always thought that I was going to, on my last day, I was going to see how many times I could tell people to fuck off without them knowing. Oh, hello, you're speaking to the service desk, and you're speaking to fuck off today, are you going to help? Can I help you? Yeah, that kind of attitude. He may have had that. Yeah. However, since I've released that last video, I have been, well, you can see on the last video, guys, loads and loads of you have commented that how the shit service you had from that company. So, although I am saying it's really bad, and I feel really bad for the guys who have put and worked their asses off for that company. That company has had fucking bad rep for a long time, way before now. Now, where that was from senior management and coming down, shit rolls downhill and all that lot, yeah, whether it's because of that, I don't know. I didn't used to work for them, but all I know is that bad fucking service has been with that company for a very long time. Definitely in Cardiff. But anyway, so let's have a look at what's been said, guys. Right. So here we go. Now, so I looked for PMT, and it took me to this page. While we're sorry the website you were trying to visit was no longer active. S&T Audio Limited trading as PMT Play Music today entered administration as of the 11th of June, and is no longer trading. You understand this might be a surprise? Wasn't really, guys, was it? Come on. While PMT is no longer operating, we want to ensure you still have a reliable place to turn when you can find these products. Well, Gear for Music, yeah, going to go, come on in, guys. We'll look after you. I tell you one fucking thing, in Cardiff, for those of you from Cardiff, I bet Moto Music and A Strings in Pontypridd are rubbing their fucking hands today. But anyway, As one of Europe's leading retailers of musical instruments and the equipment, we're here to help, however. So that's coming from Gear for Music, and they've kind of taken over the kind of the admin side of the administration with PMT. So, now I had a quick little look at this earlier, guys. Yeah, so the company's been entered in insolvency and appointed insolvency practitioners. Right. This was one thing that I tell you what, I am glad now that bloke treated me the way I did. Because if I'd have placed a fucking order for £2 worth of Les Paul and read this, I would now be shitting my fucking pants. I have an outstanding order with PMT. Will it be fulfilled? Straight away, as you first see that fucking first word, unfortunately. Imagine that now. I just spent £2. I'm still waiting for my guitar to turn up, and I see the word, unfortunately. If your order was placed with the insolvent company and not fulfilled prior to the asset sale being on the 11th of June, it won't be fulfilled. Fuck me, that's bad. That is really bad. The administrator should be at least covering stuff that's already been purchased. I'm not entirely sure how this works, guys, but I would not be feeling fucking happy now. You may be able to make a claim. Oh, that's fucking nice. As an unsecured creditor in the insolvency interpath were appointed. Joint administrators of PMT on the 11th of June. Should your query be relating to PMT, then please ask. You can contact the administrator's office for the details below. Fuck me. I tell you what. Dodged a bullet there. Fucking right and truly. Yeah, can I get a refund for a recent PMT purchase or return an item? Refunds and returns are responsibility of PMT who have entered insolvency. So if I bought a pre-owned guitar, it arrived to me fucked. Yeah? Now I've still been looking at these guitars. It arrived to me completely fucked. Not a leg to stand on. Oh my god. A PMT gift card or voucher, fucking dead in the water. Gift cards and vouchers in PMT are no longer valid. You may be able to make a claim for unsecured credit and yeah, you're going to be, God knows how long fucking waiting for that, aren't you? What's happened to my warranty or guarantee? Down the fucking road out. If the warranty or guarantee was issued by PMT, is likely void. What should I do if I pay by credit card, PayPal and Klarna, and so on, yeah? So the guys, if you've bought something from PMT, fucking get on this page and get it in quick. Yeah, if you haven't received it. It's awful. It is fucking awful. It's a really, really, really bad time. It's a bad time. It all fucking around the world at the moment is going to shit anyway. But yeah, it's not really, really, really good, guys. PMT, shit always rolls downhill, like I said, yeah? So if the senior management team were enforcing unrealistic targets on its staff, then it's going to be, they're going to pass that on to the customers, which eventually customers are going to go, I'm fucking done with you, pal. Yeah, and so on. Yeah, it's not good, is it, guys? Not good, not good. Gear for Music are fucking loving it, though. I tell you, Lee Anderton's probably fucking loving it. Anyway, so that's the end of that update. Let's move on to update on a happier note. Update number 2. So, big news. Line 6. Helix, for those of you who have been using floor modelers, yeah, you probably at one point had a Line 6 modeler. So, and in fairness, it's still good. The Line 6 Helix is still fucking good and a viable solution for many, many, many guitarists out there. The bass player that I plays in my band, he just purely uses, instead of lugging around fucking great huge bass cabs and heads and stuff like that now, he uses a HX Stomp. And I'll tell you what, the sound we get through, because you go straight in. I know it sounds ridiculous, in stereo, through the desk. Honestly, it's fucking phenomenal. So, they've released a new one today, guys. So, called the Helix Stadium. Now, I don't normally do a reaction video, but I've watched some videos. I watched the 10th anniversary of Helix presentation. Fucking hell. Well, I say I watched it. I was listening to it at different points throughout the day today. I think it came out yesterday. And yeah, the 11th. And I went, oh, Jesus Christ, fuck me, that's a lot. So let's have a quick look at their page. Now, I haven't clicked on start, I haven't done anything else now. It says we suggest you turn the sound on. Okay, let's see. Coming this fall, Helix Stadium. That's enough of that, fuck it. Right, let's have a look here, guys. Ooh, and there he is. There are the babies. So there's two of them. Yeah. The Stadium and the Stadium XL. Main difference I can tell so far, as you can see there, yeah, is much like with the Helix and the Helix LT, you've got your scribble strips on your full, the XL, yeah, which people that use the Helix love. Whereas the normal, just a standard the Stadium, doesn't have it. Lots and lots of buttons on there, guys, isn't there? Let's hope that they've learned from the mistake of Neural and spaced the fucking buttons out a little bit further than just the average people, blokes, size 9s. Because the amount of fucking times I've hit the wrong button with mine. Anyway. So, expression pedal built in, yeah, it's like the normal fully fledged Helix. Now, it looks pretty, doesn't it? Yeah, very similar. Touchscreen though. So that's what I did get from it as well, touchscreen. Agura amp modeling methodology sets a benchmark in authentic amplifier sound and responsiveness. So it looks like a new engine. I know the hardware in the actual unit is a lot more powerful. Okay, 8-inch high-res touchscreen, nice, like that. I still love the Neurals, mind, but let's just see what it looks like. Total control, leverage, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and showcase. Right, this was a fucking immense. So showcase. One thing I'm going to do a little video on recently is I've been managing how to work out using my iPad for my gigs. We have our keyboards come through as a backing track, yeah, that we play through. And I've started using that, Easy Performer it's called. I've started using that to control my Quad Cortex, so I'm not doing Michael fucking Flatley impersonations, dancing all over my floorboard while I'm trying to sing, play guitar, and manage the front outside. Yeah, boom, gone. Showcase is basically your Helix with a built-in set, backing track, mixer, everything built into the unit. You can load a track into it. It will then, you have the option to divide that into the different stems. And if you're not sure what I mean by stems are, it can sort out each of the different instruments separately. So, like for my guys, what I use is a website called Karaoke Version. I go on there, I download the custom backing tracks, and on there, on the website, I can disable some like the guitars in it, disable the drums, the bass, and leave all the extras like little bits and pieces like that. Yeah, disable the vocals and backing, or blah blah blah. Leave it, yeah. But I've got each of the different instruments separately. This fucking thing does that. Wow, that is fucking handy. It can also control all of your MIDI units and stuff like that. Your lighting, if it's on MIDI via DMX, you name it. This fucking thing can control it. Wow, that is fucking powerful. Okay, let's have a look here now. Stadium Family Amp is an effect processor established a new benchmark. One of the things I was waiting for, and I'm not sure if I've missed it or not. It wasn't completely clear. I think they touched on it, but then I think they kind of didn't go into much detail on it, which was profiling. Now the neural, but for me, the quad cortex, the profiling is a fucking huge thing for me. Not because I profile amps, because I like many of you, can't turn a fucking amp up to ridiculous decibels just to make a copy of it into my quad cortex. But having the availability to download lots of profiles and lots of amps that I wouldn't normally have access to is just invaluable. Yeah. Now it says here, yeah, so an entirely new Agura modeling methodology. So still going to do modeling. Hyper control morphs between ultra authentic and idealized amp sounds. What I got was from the demo of what I was watching was almost like a, how can I explain this now? So like a view, so you got like a box there where you could kind of drag round. You know, like the speaker, when you drag in the microphone round into different parts of the speaker to adjust the sounds, yeah? That's what this can fucking do. So you can say maybe a little bit more sort of kind of delay, a little bit more chorus, that over around there, blah, blah. Yeah, you can adjust it like that. Almost like a spider web. I'm not sure if it's like a kind of spider web kind of thing. But really, really, really simple sort of, if you say WYSIWYG, what you see is what you get. So kind of adjusting your tone like that. Wow, that's really, really cool. Proxy amp cab. Now listen to this. And effect cloud-based cloning engine. Now, the quad cortex clones anything really kind of gain based. So your amps, yeah, clean or dirty. Your overdrives, your compressors, your line boosters, yeah. Anything that kind of clean or dirty, because basically a clean amp or a dirty amp is only a clean amp overdriven. Yeah, simple way of explaining it. So it does that. Doesn't do effects. So it doesn't do reverbs, delays, choruses. You can't take a TC Electronics or some of the expensive reverbs and clone it. Now, I'm not sure if this is saying it can, but that says proxy amp cab. So amps, cabs like IRs you can load in, yeah, or you can clone, yeah. But it says effect cloud-based cloning engine. If that can do effects as well, wow, now that is fucking big. Fully backwards compatible with the Helix and HX products. High resolution touchscreen. High cost OLED scribble strips. Yeah, nice. Focus view with contextual parameter. Now, I have been using multi-effects for well over maybe 20 odd years or so. Probably more. From years of like the GT8, 10, GT10 Boss units, yeah, GT100, to the last few years with the Vailton, Hoto, stuff like that, the Helix, yeah, and now the Quad Cortex. So I'm quite au fait with a lot of the functionality that's in here. My bass player that plays with me There's no fucking way that he would. He basically gets sets one sound tone, done, sorted. The main thing he uses the HX tone for is he's an old fart and he can't carry fucking amps around the place now. Yeah? That's why he loves it. And it's a good sound. What I found was when I was listening to a lot of the content that was on the showcase for this with Line 6, I didn't have a fucking clue what they're on about. Now, I'm an experienced multi-effects person. There was lots of it in there. What the fuck are they on about? I just don't know. So I think a lot of this is going to be... There's a lot of people out there that know the Helix inside and out, yeah, and they're going to have a field day with this fucking new unit, demoing all this new functionality. Great stuff, nice one, guys. Preset audition, audio clips, and information. So one of the things he was saying about was when you would click on different parts of it, it explains to you. Like, vast majority of guitarists, and I'm nothing condescending, guys, don't know what I mean by sag. Yeah? It was a full explain, so it was going into exactly what each of the different parts, because there's on each, a lot of the, what I got from it was, a lot of the different effects, amps and stuff like that, also has a button called hype. Where it's like more. Can I have a bit more niceness, please? Can I have a little bit less niceness and make it a bit more raw? You're going to need info for stuff like that, yeah? What this audition audio clips is, I have no clue yet. Showcase some automation and playback engine, yeah, that's what we were saying about with the backing tracks and stuff like that. It's fucking amazing. Highly precise expression pedal. Also, you can buy, so that the big one, you got the big expression pedal, but there's another new expression pedal coming out, which is also backwards compatible with the old Helix. And all you need is a normal TRS jack to jack. Yep. Highly precise expression pedal. Yeah. Okay. XL only, but they've got the separate one as well. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth control. One thing he just said very, very, very quickly. One thing he actually did say was not all of the functionality is going to be ready at day one. In fairness, the Helix has been around 10 years, and all credit to Line 6, they have done constant updates. Yeah, for over the last God knows how many years, yeah, now. And they've done it regularly. Fantastic, guys, to be fair to them. Wish Neural will do the same. Anyway, but one of the things he just touched on very, very, very quickly was Bluetooth app on your phone. Being able to Bluetooth and change bits and pieces on that. Whether that's a gimmick, whether that's a useful little tool, yet to be seen. Free Helix Stadium editing software. So that's going to be your desktop editor. I love doing it, but on the Quad Cortex, and I felt I needed it with the Helix. Again, quite an experienced multi-effects person, but I felt I needed it a lot more with the Helix than I do now with the Quad Cortex. So, a lot to fucking take in, isn't it, guys? Some bad, some good. Okay, a little bit of other news. Okay, so, it's probably a lot of you are going to fade off now. But for those of you who are following this channel, yeah, I got to say, guys, thank you so much. Absolutely blown away. Blown away by the feedback on the last video. Yeah, it's been fucking brilliant. We're building this channel. Please, please, if you're watching this for the first time, like and subscribe if you haven't done it already. I sound like fucking Peter Norrie, don't I?
Interested when we get to the end.
Right.
So we're going
to subscribe though.
Please do.
But yeah, like and subscribe to this channel, guys. Is really, 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 really appreciated. But going forward now, yeah. So part 2 because found a little buyer for that little white and black Squire Strat. So I'll be on a hunt for the next new replacement for that of a max, spending on maximum, more for beginners sort of side of it, 120 quid for a guitar, and looking at the good ones and the bad ones out there and reviewing them. I'll be doing the MIDI control video very, very soon with the, what the hell is it called? It's basically it's a Bluetooth controller that I've bought now. Fantastic. I'll be going through and showing you that with the Easy Performer. And apart from that, yeah, my Shitson SG, I fucking love it. And so this the fucking thing, I do feel bad actually of it. I have cursed the fuck out of this thing and said it was an absolute pile of dog turd. But for some daft, stupid reason, I've been tinkering around with this recently, and I've sorted all of the kind of tuning issues of it. It's growing. It is growing on me. So I was thinking of getting rid of it, that and the Explorer. But there we are. We'll see. Maybe more from them in the future. Squealy Piggy is gone, like I said in the last video. So yep, whoop, that's gone. What else we got? And then we'll be carrying on with the Quad Cortex amps. Probably just going to go down to maybe one clear, one dirty from now on, and try and keep these videos a little bit shorter. But there we are. That's about all of it for news and updates today, guys. I am going to carry on doing these when I get a chance, and when anything new and interesting comes out. There's no point in just telling you anything that's sort of bollocks just for the sake of it. So, guys, yeah, if you're watching, like and subscribe, guys. Really, really, really appreciating this channel starting to grow now, and it's been really fun. So, right, catch you soon, guys. Stay safe.